the Watergate Building in Washington, this is Hotline TV. Now here are Hotline editors Amy Walter and John Mercurio.
Welcome to Hotline TV on this primary eve. I am Nora McElvenna.
And I'm Amy Walter. Well, it wouldn't be very much fun to be Hillary Clinton's campaign manager today in New Hampshire. We got a whole slew of polls out today showing Obama's lead only growing. Let's take a look at a clip from Saturday's Democratic debate.
Wait a minute now, wait a minute. I'm going to respond to this because obviously making change is not about what you believe. It's not about a speech you make. It is about working hard. I want to make change, but I've already made change. I will continue to make change. I'm not just running on a promise of change. I'm running on 35 years of change.
All right, well, she seemed really thrilled there. All right, is there anything that she can do in the last 24 hours to turn this thing around in New Hampshire?
Well, she's already said she's not going to run any negative ads. Right now, her strategy is to go after, I think she has to go after young kids. Like, her focus was on Friday when she had a whole day geared towards, you know, young voters. But I think she has to specifically go after young female voters.
Can she do that now? Is it too late for her to do that?
Right. The thing is, if you can have this big sweeping thing, she always obviously polls well in that under 24 category of women. And I would make some sweeping speech devoted to women's rights if I was her.
Well, this is the hard part is, you know, in life as in campaigns, sometimes when you're on your path, you got to keep on it, and veering off is going to get you in more trouble. So she decided early on in this campaign she was going to try to be both the change agent but one who had experience. And I think that worked for her for a while. But what I find interesting is the more that she has brought Bill Clinton out on the trail, the harder it is for her to be that change agent, right? Because while he reminds people, yeah, don't stop thinking about tomorrow. In 1992, they say, yeah, that felt really good back in 92. And in fact, I haven't felt that way since, I met Barack Obama.
Right.
That's right. So, you know, it sounds like, too, she's coming in and saying, I'm in charge now. All you senior strategists, I'm the one who's going to start putting the orders down.
I think about the memo Carville put out in Clinton's office in '92 in the general election, and I think there were 3 points, and I think 2 can work for her. There was health care. Yeah. Don't forget about health care. It's the economy is stupid, and change versus more of the same. Obviously, that last one, I don't know if she can really work with. I think the best she can do is the way she framed it in Saturday's debate.
Right, and hope that in between now, because there's a long time between now and South Carolina. Right. Yes, there is something happening in Nevada. Apparently, there's some sort of caucus going on. But now, either the momentum just keeps building and it's so much that she can never sort of catch up and Obama is too far ahead, or there's an intervening event that changes the debate and changes the focus off of change, and onto the things that she wants to talk about. Whether it's another...
It has to be an issue-related debate. Because anytime, the first question in that debate was her question, was Pakistan. I thought she nailed that. Yep. She had bullet points.
I think she's always great. And debate is her venue. She looks... That's her strongest... where she looks her strongest. The problem is there aren't that many debates left between now and South Carolina.
So what do we do with Bill? Do we send him to South Carolina? Because
that's a very good question.
I think
you got to go in a state.
Send him to South Carolina.
He has to go to. I mean, where half the vote is African American. I don't think she can afford not to have him there.
Right.
But I think in New Hampshire et al., what she shouldn't do, as she did in Iowa, is bring Bill and company, Madeleine Albright and all those folks from the 90s up on stage with her. Right. She needs to get up there, I think, regardless of what happens. If she loses, she gets up there and says she, you know, is her own person. She needs to be gracious, humble, and keep with her message.
Keep with the Access Hollywood interviews, clearly.
There we go. All right. Well, we have to wait till tomorrow to see what happens, because that's all the time we have for you today.
Check out our primary preview tomorrow on Hotline TV. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you then.